Good morning, everybody. Today we're here in Mount Rushmore.
Dawn, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it. There's a deer in the middle of the road, Dawn.
I know.
It's a buck.
It's a buck. A buccaneer. I don't know if he wants us to go through or not.
Well, hello. Good morning.
He's got an arrow in him, Will.
Oh, he does have an arrow in him.
Uh-oh. I don't know if we can get a hold of him.
Yeah, he had an arrow, but it wasn't in him real far. Oh, there's another deer.
I hope he doesn't hit me.
Hello. Good morning. We're trying to find Mount Rushmore. Oh, okay. Sorry. And we're here in Keystone. Oh, looks like a cute little town. Well, it's real early in the morning. We're going to have to come back later.
Yeah, I'll walk through it.
Because everything's been closed. Yeah, I mean, we got up early this morning to do this, but
we're on a mission to get to Mount Rushmore.
Oh wow, this reminds me of like the old West, you know?
This is really neat. Yeah. Definitely want to walk through here.
All kinds of cool stuff.
Gold diggers, Black Hills Gold.
And all the towns in the area are like this. You know, I mean, there's a bunch of them, like Sturgis and
oh, this is a pretty big town.
Yeah, it's got all kinds of little mom and pop hotels and things like that. Kind of reminds me of Gatlinburg.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a chairlift too.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Rushmore's Tramway Adventures. That's where you go up there and then can ride down on something. Yeah. Black Hills Bagels. There's a Dairy Queen.
There's a $10 parking fee to enter Mount Rushmore. That's it, just $10. You've been wanting to do this for a long time.
I'm overexcited.
We're only a mile away. Mount Rushmore.
Oh, wow, you can see it from the road. It looks big from back here. It's huge. That is really neat.
You probably don't even need to pay the parking. Just pull off and take your photo.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and head in, though. We want to get close.
Yeah, we're going to go in.
Yeah, we didn't come all this way to go sit on the side of the road. So we got a glimpse of the presidents as we were coming in. And Dawn went, oh my God, there it is. You did too. But we're going to get up close and personal. And there's nobody here. It is 6 o'clock in the morning.
It's a little chilly.
And it's cold. I should almost have my jacket. I should put on my buffalo hat. But anyways, we're on our way. And the Black Hills have been beautiful. We saw deer this morning as we were coming into town. And then Dawn's still a little shooken by that one deer with the arrow. She's like, we got to help him. I'm like, there's not much we can do. Mount Rushmore National Memorial. If you get here early, you could have the place to yourself. Avenue of Flags. Every single state in the Union is represented. You got North Carolina. Yep. Tennessee. Puerto Rico. South Carolina. So Tennessee was the 16th state admitted to the Union in 1796. And Tennessee is right next to South Dakota. Yeah, Dawn, we better get to moving. I see a whole bunch of people starting to come through. And there it is.
Awesome, we finally made it here to Mount Rushmore, you guys.
What do you think?
It's amazing. You could just see it coming in from the road. I was so excited. I'm gonna get me some Mount Rushmore ears.
Mount Rushmore ears? Is it a thing?
Yeah, it could be. You never know.
So you know who the presidents are?
Yes.
Okay.
George Washington, Lincoln, Theodore, and I forgot the other one.
Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson.
And the cool thing about it is we have Mount Rushmore to ourselves.
Oh, wow. Chip and Dale just ran through there. Little chipmunks.
Oh, little chipmunks.
Oh, there's two of them.
Yeah, a little chipmunk. There's one there.
They're adorable. Chip and Dale.
Chip and Dale.
Totally.
Couple of crazy rascals out to have some fun.
They're adorable.
Do.
Oh, so adorable.
They're precious.
Yeah. They're so tiny. My heart just melted.
I think it's a squirrel, Dawn.
Yeah.
He's weird. He's
a
like different
red
colored.
fox looking color.
He's pretty. It's the real thing. Not made out of styrofoam. Not made out of fiberglass.
Yeah, rock. I'm amazed. You can even see it in the window glaring off. It's really cool.
Oh yeah, you can see the reflection.
There he goes. I think that'd be the female.
He's a little guy.
Yeah.
I think they're used to humans because the humans probably feed them.
Yeah.
It's like I'm right up to you almost.
Cookies and crackers or something.
Yeah, but you are here.
I am here.
We're going to take the presidential trail. So right here, we're going to go all the way close as we can and then come back out over there. Oh, there's all kinds of those. I think we're going to see a lot of those guys today. Oh, it's absolutely stunning through here. All the big rocks and boulders. Oh, it smells good, doesn't it? Feels good. Feels good to be here. So here you can go down behind the rock here and see what it feels like. Oh, wow. And there's a different view of George.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, just a different view of him.
It kind of looks like his hand popping out of the cave, the fingers, and the fingernails.
Yeah. You know something, Dawn? I can see up his nose.
Ooh.
Just saying.
Really neat to see it from this angle.
Yeah, that's him. Now, I think when they originally made plans for this, they were going to have their whole bodies.
Oh, okay.
But the rock was unstable. And so they could only do the heads. Abraham Lincoln, the 16th president of the United States. But this is very interesting. He had no formal education, but he was a lawyer. And a president. Yeah. Isn't that something? I didn't know that. I didn't know that he didn't have any formal. I knew he was from Kentucky. And we've been to Hardin, Kentucky, where he was born. But no formal education, a lawyer, a president, probably one of the, well, everybody would say probably one of the best presidents. I mean, he made his way, on Mount Rushmore.
He did a lot.
He did. He
did.
Very
busy.
I like this angle because you look up at them like, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Really neat.
I want to zoom in just a little bit to get this because I'm kind of want to. There we go. So if you come to Mount Rushmore, you got to do this trail.
Yeah.
Now, the last time I was here, we didn't do the trail. Dad's like, hurry up, get in the car. We're going to the next thing, And so we just stood over there. It's worth it. Because you get the presidents up close, or at least as close as you can get. And George Washington, the first president of the United States. From what I understand about George Washington, he didn't really want to be president at first. And then they said no.
Education either. No formal education, planter,
No.
soldier.
No.
Federalist. President.
So he had no formal education and is one of the founding fathers of this country. He was a great general. And there he is. And again, I want to get a little bit closer. You can start seeing Thomas Jefferson starting to peek off his shoulder there. I often wonder how George Washington would think of how this country has grown. I wonder if he'd like it. I wonder if he'd start another revolution. Or, you see, would he be proud of? I think he'd be proud. I think there'd be a lot of things he'd dislike. But there's a lot of things he'd be proud of too. So, but it's great. Let's keep walking. Now this is where all the steps come in. There's 400 of them. But there's some beautiful views over here facing away. So there's the Avenue of the States over there. Did you notice that Roosevelt has his glasses on?
Yeah, that's
You can
really
kind of see the bridge and then like around his eyes a little.
I noticed it right away.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
And this is what the presidents are looking at. Here are the steps.
Oh boy, it's starting to
And here's Thomas Jefferson. And he went to the College of William and Mary. He was a lawyer and a scientific farmer. They were all lawyers.
Yeah.
I guess you got to be a lawyer, right? These days, everybody's trying to sue everybody, and so he went to Harvard, and he was a lawyer as well, author, and public official. Power to carve a mountain. So most of it was blown off by dynamite, 90% of it. And then the rest of it was with drills and jackhammers by wedging the rock face off the mountain.
That is really neat.
And this here is the air compressor. And they would run hoses up the side of the mountain. And that's how they did it. And there's some photos here of them drilling away at it. And they're not open yet, but that's the way Mount Rushmore was supposed to look. It's supposed to have their full body, and their heads would have been stuck out of the mountain, but they started realizing that the mountain wouldn't support that design, so they just left it with just the heads, which I think is a good look for them. Take your last look. Pretty cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Let's go check out the gift shop, right?
Yes,
Can
definitely.
exit through the gift shop.
I tried to get close to
buy a bag of peanuts and see what happens. Yeah, these little guys are everywhere. Hello. You guys are kind of like the mascots, right?
Chip and Dale.
Oh, lovey. Well, I don't have anything. Nope. And the gift shop. Yeah, I got some pretty cool hats. This one here's different. Mount Rushmore National Memorial. And we hit the mother lode of pins. These guys look like zombies or something, don't they? Look like zombies. And I got another pin for the map. Scratch that other one. We like this one. It's kind of a 3D looking one. Pretty cool. We're going to get this one.
I really enjoyed it. I couldn't believe it. I got so excited when we were coming up to the road and you could just see it from the road. And then we got to hiking around it. It was amazing.
Yeah. And we got a magnet for the fridge. And it's metal. It's stainless steel.
It's heavy.
It's heavy. It's got some super magnets on there.
And a pin for the map.
And a pin for the map. I showed you that. There's a lot of pins in there. They have like 15, 30 different choices, whatever. It costs $10 a park, but this is good for a whole year, which means you can come back as many times as you want.
That's a pretty good deal.
That's pretty cool. You can use this as many times.
Yeah.
Chances are, though, we're not going to be
My
back.
hand's on sideways.
Yes, so So we're here in Keystone, and there's a great big Bigfoot over there and a lot of really interesting carvings. It reminds me of the Smokies. Very cool. Let's go ahead and check this big guy out. Wow, he looks like a Thomas Dambo troll. He is huge.
That is really neat.
Wow.
Look at all the detail and artwork they put in his teeth.
Yeah, I mean, he's
His
just,
fingernails and his foot.
he's perfect.
Yeah. Whoever did that did an amazing job. He kind of reminds you of a Dambo troll with the beard,
Yeah,
the twigs. Really
Yeah.
cool.
very, very cool. Wow.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, he's crazy.
He's pointing that way.
That away.
Yeah.
And these bears are hanging from a tree. Yeah, do a little swimming. The sister of Ripley's Believe It or Not Eagle motorcycle ahead. Ripley's Believe It or Not, the sister to the Eagle bike, is featured in Ripley's Believe It or Not in Baltimore, Maryland. So this is the sister to the bike that's in Ripley's in Baltimore, Maryland.
Can you sit on it?
Yeah. Yeah, you can sit on it. And I highly recommend this. That was a lot of fun. And beautiful downtown Keystone. Pretty much like Gatlinburg, any other tourist area. This one here looks pretty cool. The daisy chain, Boss Pizza and Chicken. Almost feels like it's got that Western feel to it. Black Hills Gifts and Gold. So I guess we're gonna do a little shopping, and I am a little hungry, so if we can find something, I don't know if there is anything, but we'll see. The Indians, that looks really cool over there. Oh, balcony grill, they got pizza, they got a saloon, liquor store, Ruby House Restaurant. We're gonna grab a bite to eat at the Front Porch Restaurant and Bar. Keep your boots on the boardwalk, partner. So we're gonna get a little bit of breakfast, seeing that we haven't had any. I'm having breakfast with the guys this morning. You get it? The guys. And here's my breakfast. Oh, it's got bacon and tomato and green pepper. Got some home fries, some toast, ketchup. And you got
I got the ham and cheese omelet.
ham and cheese. That looks pretty, it's huge.
Yeah.
Of course, you got the home fries
Like
and everything
potato
too.
logs.
Our total was $28.93. Keystone Depot, 1880s. And they have one at 10:15 a.m. So we're going to take an 1880s train ride through the Black Hills, an old steam engine. And it's just an out and back, so we'll go to Hill City, we'll turn around, come right back. And should be interesting. Yeah, the Black Hills and a train, it's got to be gorgeous. And I'm excited about this. It was $94 for Dawn and I both. So these are the two engines. They have 110 and 108, and they're both Baldwin steam engines. I wonder which one we're going to be on today, 110 or 108. And they got a lot of really cool merchandise. They got a really, really cool gift shop in here. All kinds of great. There's the trains themselves. The 1880 train, Black Hills, South Dakota. We're not gonna be too far from Mount Rushmore on this train ride, right through the backyard. Dawn loves the chipmunks. Oh, the chipmunks?
Yeah, those are fun.
And that's where we're gonna board. She should pull right up into here. And powered by steam. You better believe it. I'm excited for this. I'm super, super stoked.
We had to get something to drink for the
Yeah,
train.
it's gonna be a nice long ride. about 2 hours, isn't it?
I think so.
Something like that.
15 to like 12:30 you come back. So.
Yeah. We got hooked up. Also, I bought a pin. I gotta show you this. It's really cool. So I bought that pin. I thought it was really great. It showcases both of their steam locomotives. And it says right there, Black Hills Central Railroad. And so far, this has probably been the best pin, or at least the one I like the most. And it was a pricey one. It was like 12 bucks. Not bad. I hear it. And there it is.
Once he stops, then. You'll be able to see the smoke. See the smoke come out. Just wait to see when he goes on this side. Might as well get this with me and Jada. Come on, Jada, we don't have one of those.
And there's her emblem. Number 108. And there's quite a bit of folks waiting for the train today. There's a deer on the track. Edward Gillette.
All the seat numbers are above the windows in the cars.
This is what we're going to be sitting in.
Those seat numbers are before we take off.
Get on the train, Gus. I love old steam engines. Here she comes back.
If you're riding in the Battle Creek car, you need to go to the last ramp and walk through the Mystic car to get to the Battle Creek car.
She's not coal-fired. She uses used engine oil, about 200 gallons of it. And here we go.
We will explore more of Keystone's attractions and the history of Highlands after we leave the station. Before we get underway, please be advised there are no restaurants on the train. A few miles south of here, in 1874, within months, there were thousands of miners, mule skinners, medallions, gunslingers, and gamblers swarming across the landscape, eager to get their hands on some of the shiny yellow metal. The community of Keystone, like many towns in the Black Hills, was originally founded to serve these ambitious prospectors. Gold mining camps found on the sides of this gulch as early as 1875, although Keystone wasn't founded until the turn of the century. Today, Keystone is filled with hotels, restaurants, museums, and gift shops. Advertised visitors on their way to Mount Rushmore National Parks are listed in the All Aboard the 1880 train, along with more information about fascinating
Pulling it in reverse.
1880 train.
Nice little campground.
If this is your final stop, we thank you for riding with us today. Thank you for choosing the 1880 train. We will be exiting off the right-hand side down those steep stairs. There's a handrail on both sides, and they're going to put a little step through at the bottom, so give them an opportunity to do that. Take your time, use the handrail. We're only going to be in Hill City for 15 minutes. The restroom building is that red brick building. You'll have plenty of time to use that. We do have a Highliner eatery there that's got some snacks if you want to take a snack back on the train with you. And that museum is on beyond the depot. They're open until 4:30. Remember, 15 minutes, we'll be making our way back to Keystone. I would like a little help with those seats. If you could, once you've exited that seat, if you could grab that brass handle and turn that seat back in the opposite direction so that we're all facing back to Keystone.
We're going to run and use the bathroom. Then we're going to get right back on the train. Yeah, so this is Hill City. We're going to drive back over here a little bit later. But, yeah, it's really cool. It's got a little cute little downtown over there, looks like. But we're only doing an out and back. Hill City, 1889.
So we encourage you to use the facilities in the station right now if you feel the need.
So what did you think about that?
Good.
Beautiful, isn't it? Wow. Yes, now we're going to head back. And we're going to see the views on the other side in reverse, right?
Yeah.
Won't be much more to this video because there's only a few things we missed from that side. We'll be back in Keystone shortly. Ooh, there we go.
Once again, welcome on board the 1880 train. As the train pulls out of station, look around at the granite peaks and thick contours of pine forests surrounding you. An army expedition led by George Custer turned up gold a few miles south of here in 1874. Within months, there were thousands of miners, fuel skippers, dams, gunslingers, and gamblers storming across the country, eager to get their hands on some shiny gold. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy your ride aboard the 1880 train. With family and friends, while enjoying the Black Hills just like the early pioneers, miners, and settlers did when they discovered the West. A thick emerald forest of Ponderosa hugs the gentle waters of Battle Creek. Elkhorn Mountain, a 6,365-foot high peak, is located on the south side of the meadow. Completed in the spring of 2001. While the train pulls into Keystone, please stay seated until we have come to a complete stop. Watch.
We had a good time on the 1880 train. Yeah, it was good. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. Now we're gonna do a little shopping, a little walking through. It's gonna be fun. Black Hills Gold. We need some Black Hills Gold. Do not pet the fluffy cows. You can always wet your whistle at the saloon and casino. Oh, it's an old saloon. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, it definitely has that Western feel, right? You know, like you think old Wyatt Earp's gonna come in here or something, you know, or kind of reminds me of those movies where they start a fight. You know what I mean? They break the chairs over. Yeah. Oh my goodness, they got the Budweiser Clydesdales. I got 2 of them. Little King dancing. The Red Garter Saloon. That was a really cool old saloon, wasn't it? Ah, Ruby House restaurant. Kind of reminds me like a little bit of like old time Gatlinburg and maybe like Cherokee. But I do like the covered awnings. You can stay out of the sun and pretty cool. We got leather. They got everything you can imagine here. Black Hills Gold sold here. Authentic. How would you know like if it's Black Hills Gold or not?
The pink and yellow.
Oh, the pink and yellow. There's a way. Huh. And helicopter tours. Got some really nice hotels along the strip here. And Quality Inn. That's a fun little town, isn't it? And then up the road, there's another little area we're going to check out as well. Let's go ahead and walk out down this side here. So pretty much it's like all the other gift shops. You've been in one. You've been in all of them. Black Hills Gold. We looked at some rings back there. Really nice looking.
Yeah.
Very good designs. But I don't know. We still got a little more time, so no way. I do want to check out the Indians and see what this is about. You know, all these little vases. It's got Mount Rushmore on them.
Stuff so they can make sure it's delivery, I guess.
Yeah, it was just that one.
I don't think I've ever signed for it.
Welcome to Keystone Mall. Black Hills Bagels. The guy's riding a bagel. The Holy Terror brand. Fudge. There was a mine here called the Holy Terror. And that's because the guy who owned it, his wife would go down to the pub and she would drag her husband out of the bar, and people would call her the Holy Terror. Yeah, the famous Holy Terror mine. One of the most profitable mines in the area. Look at the size of that giant cinnamon roll. And the cookie. They look good, don't they? Mount Rushmore before they put the faces on
See,
it.
that looks like a fingers in the hand.
Yeah.
Like he's climbing over the building.
Yep, and that's what it looks like now. So that's what it looked like before they put the faces on it. The backside of Mount Rushmore. See that, Dawn?
Their butts are hanging over. That's pretty good.
That is a good one. Well, folks, that's going to do it for today. We had a great day. We went to Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Was it everything you thought it was going to be?
Yes.
Yes, it
All
was.
that and a little bit more.
Yeah.
If you
Wow.
got to see the bad side, you probably would have seen their butts and legs.
Yeah, very, very true. Folks, we love you, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone, from the Black Hills. This place is cool. It really is. Too bad it's not closer to home, or I'd probably come here all the time.
Yeah, it's a nice little town.
It is.
My shoe is molting on the sidewalk.
Melting.
Yeah, there's something I'm seeing on rubber.